Mike, it looks a tough afternoon out there. Talk us through it from your point of view.
It's disappointing, I think first half fairly even. We had a really big chance with George Puskas, and you're hoping he puts that away and you're 1-0 and it gives you a lead in the second half to hold on to. I thought they did edge us back in the second half. They played well first 20 minutes, and then once they scored, the game opened up a little bit, and probably lacked a little bit of quality to unlock them ourselves, and disappointing in the end. And if we'd have took a point, we'd have been happy. Although they did have some good pressure, I didn't see them in front of our goal too much, crosses and stuff. And we talked about their crosses and dealing with that, and we've got three centre halves, so you want to be able to deal with that and come out on top. And the one chance he's got with a header, it's a good header that he's taken.
And just a word on the weather as well. Actually, I know it's the same for both teams, but did the conditions play their part today? It looked like quite a tough surface out there.
It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It's England. It's that time of year. It is what it is. I thought we played the weather well. It was fine. It wasn't really a problem. It's not an excuse. I thought we were energetic, aggressive, and really showed a good, aggressive side of us that we've been talked about improving. And today, probably a little bit of quality, cost us.
And just a word on their goal as well. Do you reckon that was just the moment that sorted it today, rather than anything else up the other end?
Yeah, it could have gone either way. I think the ball didn't bounce for us in the box, and George's chance in the first half, and I think it was one of them typical Championship games that was in a fine balance, and they've nicked ahead, and then after that the game opens up and it can go either way. But yeah, it was certainly a tight game, and I think if we'd have gone and 1-0 ahead, I think we'd have gone and won the game. That it was always going to be fine margins, and we're on the other side of it today.
And just because it is those fine margins, like you say, is it difficult to sort of not get too down after the game? And I suppose we've got a game in 3 days to try and put it right, I guess.
I thought as an away performance, we showed the aggression that we were talking about, being hard to play against. They were always moaning, their fans were up moaning because we were aggressive, we were putting tackles in, and we were really showing that side. And then when we had the ball, we were really putting it on them to defend. I think we got them behind quite well, and Ovie linked up. I think he would like to have got in front of goal a little bit more, but I thought we played really well away from home, especially first half. It was even. These are a good side on back of a good run. They've scored a lot of goals, and we kept it tight and could have won it ourselves. Obviously we haven't, and like we say, fine margins, but I think if we put them performances in throughout the season, we'll win more than we'll lose.
And there's another chance to do that straight away against Leeds on Tuesday night. Probably one of the toughest tests of the season so far. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, certainly. But you look at our home form in recent time. 3 wins in a row, and we're looking positive. And it's a game that we think we can go and win. We've got strengths that they'll have to deal with, and I think it'll be a good game of football, and we'll be itching to get back and win the game.
And Tuesday night under lights as well. It should be a decent atmosphere as well on the night.
Yeah, they always bring good support as well. So it's always nice to play under the lights, and we'll be giving it everything. We've put in a good performance today. We'll rest up and be ready to go on Tuesday.
And just lastly, do you reckon this will be a game to really sort of test how far the team's come in the last month or so? Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think this week is, to be fair. But off the Brentford and then Leeds and Wigan to finish up with. So it will be a good barometer of where we are and what we're pushing for. And if we can get a win at home, and you think and sets us up to still make it a good week. So it's an important game, and we want to get back to winning ways. We certainly don't want back-to-back defeats. It's important that we get back on the horse and get some points and keeps us ticking over. And obviously we'll be going for the 3, but I think it's important that we keep getting points.